Welcome back, everyone. This is 2 Point Show coming at you with an account review, tune-up, whatever you want to call it. We just hit 1,000, so look forward to a special tomorrow. I figured I didn't have time to compose it all today, but I had time for this. So look forward to that tomorrow. We have a lot going on. But anyways, checking out this account. It is completely free to play. It is an OG account. So it should be a blast to jump into. One thing though I've noticed is all these heroes are leveled up to 100. Kind of interesting. Although on a free to play, you have a lot more gold and spirit to throw around for sure. I mean, heck, even I do. But anyways, jumping in, Belrain, phenomenal. The dude kind of wanted help with sets, so drop it down below as well. Speed is honestly relatively good on Belrain. Attack is nice because then she could just max out her heals. So honestly, I don't really see a problem with this at all. Tanky also works. As I see, this dude has like 5 reduced damage artifacts. Maybe it was 4. But, I'd say just pick one side and commit. And it kind of looks like you're going for speed, so you could change that to a speed stone as well, and that wouldn't be bad at all. Dark Arthendal, one of my favorites. OG for sure. Crit. Precision attack. It's been a while since I've played with Dark Arthendal. I wouldn't run speed, really. She kind of works more as a nuke. And you kind of want her to just barely live, and then just get a nuke off. Skill damage 225. I love seeing that. That is kind of hilarious. For sure. That's great. Garuda. Oof. Holy damage, attack, HP. Interesting. One thing that I will say is you don't need to run speed on all of these heroes. Especially Garuda, you can make her super offensive. You can make her a split as well. Make her a little bit tanky. That way she lives. So don't worry about fully committing to speed on everyone. It's not always worth it for sure. Crit on Penny, perfect. Full out offensive. I mean, again, personally, you should probably run Unbending Will no matter the situation. But I mean, honestly, Penny's not bad. You can always do a 1-3. Doesn't really matter. Block HP on Horus, I love it. Again, don't worry about speed. Obviously, yes, there's a lot of people who say speed is the most important stat in the game. And that's true. But people like Horus don't need speed. He benefits elsewhere. And then, is this your 6th? Is Ra your 6th? Potentially. Again, so speed is nice, but she's E3. I wouldn't really change the stone because you'll kind of want it later. But like even a split would be better. That way she just sets up her shields. And the rest kind of looks like just for fun. Ormus is super cool. I like seeing him. Asmo. Honestly, that's kind of unique. I feel like outside of Void, most people aren't going to build him. Sherlock, honestly, pretty solid. But, 9-star, so you're probably not using him that much. So anyways, I figured we could kind of jump in and mess around, do a little bit of Sealand. Obviously, everyone loves doing that. As we kind of discuss a little bit more, and that way I can give you a little bit of advice. For example, your Garuda. You can kind of go one way or the other. I don't really know what, builds you're rocking, what pet. We're about to find out. Your Sealands, though, it looks like Shadow is your highest. Which, I mean, Penny might be able to get you to 16, or 17. Relatively decent RNG, maybe even 18. Horus, though, I know Horus can get you to 18. And he's rocking the Augustus Magic Ball, which isn't too bad. Again, his enables are off, but we can always check that out for sure. So anyways, one thing, like for example, Horse doesn't need to be fast. He counterattacks. so often. He gets hit and then he does very, very well. So you should build him, to take more hits. He already has block HP, so that extra speed isn't really doing him anything. Sure, he might be faster than other 355 horses on your server, but most people aren't thinking about that. And they're just like, oh, he's a good wall, so I'll keep him up there. So I wouldn't worry about speed in situations like that. And Dark Arthendal, again, she's a nuke. She can be built quickly, but again, with Antlers Cane, which again I would say go more offensive, that speed it's only going to be situational. And I don't know what your Celestial Island looks like, and I'm not about to, dive in completely on that. But it's not always that important. If you look at it and they're running speed and then they have a Rogan, you're already out of the game. And that's assuming that you both have max Celestial Island things. So some people don't need to. Obviously, I would keep Belrain speedy because it makes sense for the nature of her hero. Outside of that, though, we'll even change horse right now. It'll help in other aspects because I know that you were saying you were kind of struggling a little bit, Sealand, a little bit in PvP. So, I mean, that's something to think about. I don't run speed on any of my light people because I started investing in HP on the light side because it was like, alright, sure, carry's fast, and I need carry to be fast. But outside of that, I don't need my heroes to be fast. I don't have investment in Sherlock's speed, so outside of that, I can't really make much of it. So the rest of my heroes aren't speedy outside of very, very few. So again, I wouldn't take this as me telling you to invest into those immediately, but obviously you should down the road. But just kind of focus on one thing at a time. Get that maxed out, get that perfect. Which, I mean, your horse is relatively good. For Sealand, though, it looks like you probably just need a little bit more RNG, maybe a little bit more CC. Like, Ice Trolls even work good. But sometimes it's not even, like, proper setup. Sometimes it's literally RNG and thinking outside the box. Because it looks like you're running something like this. And then ODO1 or Mickey. I don't really know which one you're throwing in there. And you might be using the Phoenix. You might be using the Dragon. Awesome. But, like, Fire Fist does great CC. And he's a 3-star. So instead of having Shia in there, you can have someone who has extra CC. Which honestly makes a whole lot of difference. So that's always kind of something to think about, for anyone. Like if you're stuck and you're using relatively strong heroes, you're using proper setups, and then it's like, well, what else can I be doing? So just keep that in mind. And then moving on to the next thing, I do see some of your statues upgraded. Solid job. Again, pick one and dive deep into it. Which one are you doing? 9-star. Not too bad. Light and Dark is the best one to go for. So again, I would say awesome. Go for that for sure. But hold up, my screen is slightly off. If you guys saw me adjusting that, we will smash one time. I was totally about to say something. But yeah, I guess keep saving up your resources. You have 13K to spend on your islands. I was literally about to say something. I blanked so hard. Oh yes. Let us check your bag. I would say keep saving. Oh shoot! You have 307 orbs. Hear me out. You can clear Sealand Fortress, yes. You can clear Sealand Fortress relatively easy, and I am about to, tell you, New Year's, I guess, Inosuke is the prize for Prophet Orbs. Save your Prophet Orbs, use them all, get this guy, and it'll be one of the easiest Sealands you've ever cleared. You're guaranteed 4. You don't have any in the bag, but I can almost assure you, you can get a 10-star relatively easy. Make sure to save these 2. I don't think he's in there, but again, just save up, save everything. And honestly, that could be a very, very easy Sealand 20 clear. I know that you're not building him, and I know that you don't have, all the food set up and everything. But if that's one of your goals, I would say go for it. And again, outside of that, just, okay, you already got the ticks. Outside of that, just keep going, man. It's a slow game, especially free to play. You're doing most things right, but again, just kind of focus on it and double check. And don't forget, you can always test your team, against anyone. Pick a friend who's kind of close and fight them over and over again. You will get it for sure. And again, for your heroes, I'd say just start focusing, dive deep on saving. You can make small changes here and there to your heroes, such as, I guess the stones are one thing. But again, for the most part, I liked your stones. Some people might not. I mean, Garuda, I would either go attack, holy damage, or start doing something like split gear. Make him a little bit more tanky. Here's just, one more rundown. Again, you could make her all-out speed. It's really up to you. You do have a ton of reduced damage artifacts. You could start changing some of your artifacts. Although you don't have a ton, and I like the way that you set it up. But again, just for the comment section below, that was just a quick little thing. Again, it's up to you. Don't worry about it too much. But mess around with your enables. Mess around with your artifacts. Mess around with some stones. And fight some friends on your friends list. Relatively people who are close to you. Again, Dark Arthendal can go full out speed, which you already have a crit attack. I don't know exactly if I would go crit. You could always try attack. Crit's not bad, but attack kind of works off of raw stats. Change out her speed, something like that. Again, you have skins. I didn't check some of your other people, but like they have natural abilities to work off of. Try to just read those and see how you can maximize them. But anyways, that is it. Again, I do appreciate you letting me log on and have fun on this. I hope you enjoyed, everyone. My name is 2 Show. Again, check out tomorrow's video as we dive deep. We should be clearing the tower. Again, I haven't recorded, I haven't started that, but it should be a blast. So anyways, guys, my name is 2 Show. Leave this man your help down below. We need it. We need it. We all need it, for sure. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. And again, man, don't forget to change those enables. But I hope I see everyone in the future video. And I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.